Blessed fan! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. If you're a first time viewer, we are just seeing these beautiful and handsome faces for the first time, you're welcome. Welcome to the Blessed family. Here we inspire blessed homes.
Yes.
Yeah, and please join the family, subscribe, turn on notifications so that whenever we release a new video, you'll be the first to watch, share.
Subscribe. If this is your first time, please subscribe. If this is not your first time, please still subscribe.
There are many people watching us that are not subscribed. Anyways, without further ado, today we want to talk about preparing your mind for marriage.
First of all, because marriage first of all starts from the mind before it goes to the pockets, before it goes to you inviting other persons. And
a lot of people just talk about every other thing around marriage without talking about themselves, what they are doing per se to prepare in terms of their own mindset, what they are changing in their own mindset. They just talk around marriage, my wedding, my this, and when I get married.
We have more preparation around the wedding compared to
the inner work with themselves.
You see more budgets on wedding. You see more studies on wedding, inviting more people. That's when supposed to start attending makeup classes, cooking class, and
they will not that the
marriage.
You do not tell me this is how it is. I can't cope. I can't do. I can't.
So one of the areas that one has to really prepare is our mind about marriage is sacrifice. Truth be told, love and marriage in general talks about the highest of it is sacrifice. You can give, you can passion is there, finding pleasure in one is there, but the highest is sacrifice. Even the Bible made us understand in John 3:16 that God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. It's that giving is a sacrifice. It talks about sacrifice of your time, it talks about sacrifice of your energy, it talks about sacrifice of your finance, it talks about sacrifice of so many things that some are pleasurable to you. But preparing your mind for marriage, you need to know that there are some certain things that I may have to let go. For example, if you are the kind of guy, now talking to the brothers, if you are the kind of person that you like coming back late from either work or from just hanging out with your friends, getting to preparing for marriage, you know that has to stop or that has to reduce. You understand? Because you can't have a wife at home and 10 o'clock you are still out there hanging out with guys. And you continue doing these things repeatedly. I'm not saying you should not hang out with guys. It's actually good hanging out with guys, but doing it at the expense of your partner, your own, that is really terrible. Because we've even got to understand, and it's actually true that some marriages end even before they start. Yes, because your marriage is a continuation of what you are, even while you are still single. So you really need to have that at the back of your mind that getting married now, a lot of things about you will be sacrificed on the altar of marriage.
Yeah, there are a lot of things you ordinarily buy for yourself without looking back. But now that you're married, you have bills around the house, you have bills, some things you want to buy for your partner, or even children, as we pray that the Lord will bless your home and all of that. So make up your mind, you have to sacrifice here and there. Sacrifice is the hallmark of marriage, of love. You sacrifice, you can't just have
I remember before we got married, while we were still dating, where I worked, we do have some celebrations. For example, birthday celebration or promotion, we do wash it, we do a mini celebration, and they do share things. And by the time they share it like this, bam, I've gone to my own personal office and devour the food. I will come back home full and sleep. But getting married, like, I can't do that. Whatsoever they share, I'm not saying that you must do it, but I'm just trying to let you know the kind of sacrifice that, because I'm a person that I like food. I like good food. Okay, I have to bring those things back home. Like, okay, babe, they shared drinks, they shared rice or meat pie or what have you. Let's eat it together.
Or let's say you are a kind of person that Christmas must be done with your family,
Exactly.
especially as a lady. Now that you're
or
married,
we must travel home.
Now you know that. I'm not saying that your husband may not allow you, but chances are that you are not in the stage where you can afford to do that.
Bam.
Or even if your husband say, babe, stay with me, you won't leave. Even the people you are going to meet to tell you that, who did you leave at home with your husband?
No, even if some people will not ask you, did you live at home with your husband, but you still have to know that way to.
Now it's not all about.
It's reality.com. You are no longer single. The things I used to do, I do them no more.
It's
the
not.
Places I used to go,
it's not settling. It's just the way it is.
Bam.
That is just the way it is. The same thing for motherhood.
Exactly.
Once you are a mother, there are many things you want to buy for yourself that you won't be able to buy for yourself because you want to spend on children. Fatherhood too.
Is there.
At the expense of your children's school fees. You can't go and ball and all of that. It's just the way marriage is. We celebrate that you are happy, you are joyful, you are marrying the love of your life, but also know that you will sacrifice. And it's not fun. So that used to be like the reality.com or the mixed feeling inside marriage for especially new couple that does not take time to see marriage as it is. You understand? Away from the fantasy of God when pictures is just one papa, 1 second, 1 minute. The other behind the scene, the sacrifice is there to make it work.
True.
Compromise. Prepare your mind to compromise.
True.
You compromise a lot. I know a lot of this. I can't settle. You will not settle. Everybody will still settle for something. The only thing that make sure that what you are settling for is not detrimental to your marriage, being, to your marriage,
to your life, your personal.
But you will settle here and there. It's just the way it is. For two people to become one. Plus, there is a plus sign, addition sign that has to be in the middle. One person will stand, one person will cross, and it's interchangeably.
Exactly.
It's interchangeable. Interwoven. It's something that will happen interchangeably. Yeah, that's what I want to say. If you are the one standing now, and let's say for example, now your husband is the one bending for you just to make the plus work, so that you can be equals to one. It will have to be you standing and you bending and your husband standing. For you to be equal to one at some point. So nothing like I can't settle. You will have to compromise.
You see, most times in relationship we tend to compromise a lot. In relationship there's more compromise in relationship compared to marriage. Yes, because I want to make my partner happy. I want to show the best part of me. Many relationship, what you just say is the best part.
There's more peaceful, camouflaged compromise in relationship.
Okay, I'm going to see my partner today. I'll be on my best outfit. I'll be on my best hair, my best dress, check my teeth, brush and all of that. Then
until you start living together 24/7 every day under the same roof.
And you now discover that your partner does not brush till evening the night. In the
or you
night.
now realize that some clothes that your partner like that you used to wear when people are meeting is what you now have to wear consistently now, and the ones that you used to wear when he's not there or when people are not meeting or when you want to go somewhere you will not snap, they are now useless. Compromise is fun. Let me not say it's fun, but it looks fun when you're in a relationship because love is shaking.
Exactly.
But when you are not in marriage, the sacrifice is coming here.
Like my wife will say, they have seen you finish.
You are not in marriage, the sacrifice is there, here and there, and you now have to add compromise on top of it. You just feel choked out because compared to the picture you've painted in your head, the reality of what is going on now is totally different. And these are the little things that used to make people feel like they are losing the spark or the excitement.
Is no longer there feelings, or like whatever. The butterfly is going away.
Sometimes you have to reason the way your partner is reasoning. like their perspective, you have to adopt it too, even though you don't agree. But for peace to reign, there can't be two captain in this. You will have to use you have to wash each other's back, each other's hand, for you to work and stabilize.
Exactly. So that husbands, listen to your wife.
Exactly.
Wife, listen to your husband.
You have to compromise.
Even Apostle Paul, he said it in one of his epistles to the church, that your body is not
your own anymore.
Bam. So
even down to food, there are some food that your partner cannot stand.
Like some people will say, I like my food smoky hot.
I must eat it as it's coming down from the pot.
Like from the pot to my mouth.
Tada, you marry somebody.
And there are some people that can eat almost ate food that they like daybreak, without 1 minute they will eat it.
I say food that is yet to thaw finish from inside. You just brought that from you that is yet to defrost completely. They can eat it and they will enjoy it.
Like my wife, she can be eating from inside a deep freezer.
So imagine you now marry somebody that loves hot.
Another example, like me, I don't like pepper. I don't like pepper, and my wife is a pepper freak. She was born around pepper.
You were born around pepper. You can't tolerate pepper at all. No.
It's like you don't want me to enjoy that food, because pepper, my nose is dripping out glory.
My eyes is red.
My eyes are red. I'm sweating every left, right, and center. And again, after the food has gone down, it's another ball game entirely. So we have to come to a compromise. It's not that we don't eat pepper now, but it's not as she used to eat pepper back then. We have met at an equilibrium.
To the point that when my sister and her family, when they came visiting, my sister was like, who does not eat pepper in this house? Because our stew was tasting almost like only tomato, and contrary to me before, I love spice in food. So compromise. Some people now go the other way, but no, we'll start having different pots. I'll cook his own stew. If you are having many things that you are being apart on as couple, that's where it starts from.
It may not really be so nice.
You will start realizing that you're having a lot of individualism in your marriage. My husband does this thing. This is how I do my things. And the intimacy,
doing things together will not be there. For example, when you eat different food, like I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. But see, there are some certain things that you have to understand though. For example, maybe health-wise, when some certain food will make you to
if it's not detrimental
to your health. Some things that we cannot do together, but let's try and reduce the differences so that we'll have and even enjoy marriage.
Because what people celebrate in pictures is when they see the genuine intimacy you have with them, but they're having a lot of differences already. Another thing is
open-mindedness.
Yes.
I talked about having an open mind. Like, say it as it is. Let your partner hear you. Let your partner understand you. Don't assume. Assumption is bad though. Like one of my pastors will say assumption is the least form of knowledge. It will not help you. So whatever,
and the devil will help you blow it.
Yes, the devil will flame your assumption with rubbish. Yeah, truth be told. So be open-minded. Tell your partner what you feel like. Let your partner learn you. Tell your partner what you want them to know.
And also be open to listening.
Exactly.
Don't just hear. Most of us, we just hear
to argue.
I just want to just be talking.
Hear to reply.
We are not listening. We are not open
to understand. No.
We are not open to the newness, the difference. The truth of the matter is that you have to understand that the person you got married to, or you are getting married to, or you are planning to get married to, was raised up completely different from you. except you married your sibling. Even your sibling has a different personality from you. So you have to understand that you people are different. The gender differences are a lot. So you have to be open mind. You have to have an open mind to see from their own perspective. If your mind is already closed, I can never do something like this way. I can never eat this certain food. I can never go to this house. I can never sleep without fan. You have already closed your mind. You are not even willing to try.
Imagine those that they got married and relocated to different regions in Nigeria or in the country that you are staying. That's as if, how will I put it? The weather is different, the food is different, the way of life is different, the language is different, friends are different. How do you plan to cope in that kind of?
If you are not open mind, your mind is not open to try. Some people, we see some certain kind of food, they've not even tasted it, and I know I can never. It will purge me. If you try for the first time, it didn't work exactly, try again. Just be open your mind, be willing to try. Some people are not willing to try at all, and they expect that. See, the truth of the matter is that if you are getting married, you can never remain the same
at all.
Way you are, you have been as a single person. Just
speaking of food, my wife, she was born and raised in the western part of Nigeria, and me born and bred in the southern part of Nigeria, Benin City to be precise. When she came down to Benin, the first time I introduced her to abacha, African salad, and she was like, what was this? Raw food. You don't cook it. You don't. I'll be eating raw.
African pear ube.
I'll be eating raw vegetable. I'm not a goat, but now she's an advocate of African salad.
You never can tell. Just try. When your partner is saying something, try and listen. Give it a try. And it's just, if you have decided to do marriage, just do everything it requires for you to have peace, because you are already there. Another thing,
please be teachable is another thing. Be teachable. Be teachable and be willing to teach your partner. See, this teachability, it's very broad, but we will try to explain the best we can. See, and teach your partner about your siblings. Teach your partner about your relatives. Don't allow your partner to experience your relatives for the first time. By themselves.
Let them not discover everything by themselves.
It will be a turn off. They may start having a mindset that, man, I'm not sure I will enjoy this marriage. If you know you have a sister or a brother or a relative or your mom or dad that they are hot-tempered, do not allow your partner discover for themselves, because the story may not be good.
In short, everybody has somebody that may not be difficult, but may seem difficult to handle in the family. Brief them, this so person. Teach them how to relate with them. This person likes respect. Just give them the sign and the man they want. It's just for the little 1 hour we'll be with them. This person
likes eye service. Just do the eye service.
This person likes you to help them when they are like. Just give them tips so that it's not because you are pleasing them, but just for peace. See, just to save yourself stress. Not that this person says wife said this person's husband said this person's people, when they even went. So there are some people that are particular about a kind of greeting posture, especially if you are a Yoruba person in Nigeria. If you have not prostrate for some people, kneel down with two of your knees for some people, they are not satisfied. So just bring them.
That's not greeting.
That's when they now be saying, in fact, the other day she brought fiancé. Now I was just doing head for me like this. Who does he think he is? So avoid anything that will make you enjoy your marriage. Just like I said, if you have decided to do marriage, you have seen fine bobo, God has given you somebody's son, God has given you somebody's daughter, and you have decided to do this marriage thing. Just do whatever it is you can do that, and trust God to help you to do it in a good way. That's about other party. About yourselves, allow your partner to teach you how to handle them. When I'm angry, this is how I want you to treat me. Exactly.
When I'm happy, this is how I behave. When I'm hungry, this is how I believe. When I'm horny, or for a guy, when I'm high and I want sex, this is how I behave. So let them learn, not when they enter the tell them, not when they enter the marriage. They will not be seeing you like a lion or
a few years ago, I was listening to Dr. Mike Murdoch. I love him. I listen to him a lot. So I was listening to him and he said something like, nobody can train you for your husband. It's your husband that can train you for himself. Nobody knows what he likes exactly. Nobody knows what your wife likes exactly. So let them teach you how to apologize to them. Let them teach you how, even if when I want to have sex and you are not in the mood, this is how I would prefer you tell me, not just turn me down with get us. There's a way around it so that you have peace of mind. Let your partner teach you, okay, this is kind of food I enjoy on this kind of this like be teachable, not be like, how will somebody say that when he's angry I should come and be rubbing his head? What kind of nonsense is that? Is he a dog? Is he a cat?
Oh my God.
It's not you, it is your partner. That's part of the compromise. That's part of the sacrifice. That's exactly. So just let it be teachable.
The open-mindedness.
Yes. Even when it comes to the other room, you have to be teachable. You don't know your partner's body.
You want them to touch you physically.
Exactly.
Not just going straight back.
And when they tell you where they want to be touched to, don't come and form the jagaban of their life.
No, it's against the Bible. It's against this.
Even the one that is personal. Like that movie we watched, This Is It. Okay. That the wife at first was against oral sex. She just closed up her mind to it totally, and the husband begged. Later led to one small fight. You know that she was calling her friends to tell her friend what just happened in her home, and her husband overheard. In short, it later ended to the fact that she tried, and then she now found out that she even loved it more than the husband that was
telling you
advocating for it. So that's why we say be open-minded. So that when they teach you, you are receptive
to it.
That's the things that will make you people gel easily, and marriage will not suddenly turn to a chore. What you dreamt of, what white spent all your life savings for some people to do, you now be inside and be feeling like you're in a cage. Be selfless. Be willing to be selfless. Prepare your mind to be selfless. You have to cook when you don't feel like cooking. For my dear sisters.
And brothers too, you have to cook when you don't feel like cooking.
Yeah, so for my dear ladies, you have to cook even when you personally are not hungry. Especially for, I'm not being biased, but most times ladies, because we are the ones being chased in relationship, you feel like it's all about you. When you're in a relationship, now you're married, the guy has gotten what he wants. I'm not saying that he will stop pursuing you, he should stop pursuing you, but you have to realize that reality has not come.
And also for the brothers.
Please,
too. You have to cook when you don't feel like cooking.
Exactly. Or when you don't know how to cook.
The trash when you don't feel like. You have to fetch water if the situation around it deems that you fetch water. You have to fetch water when you don't feel like. You have to assist
around the house.
You have to do housework, bros. You have to sweep when you don't feel like sweeping. You have to assist even when you don't feel like assisting. When you have come back from work, worked out and tired, for we the guys, we understand, worked out and tired, you still have to enter kitchen sometimes to assist. Join in house chores. Help with the kids.
Sometimes you have to attend to her sexual needs, and it's sexual needs when you don't feel like.
Exactly.
Just understand that marriage is for the two of you. It's not just for you.
It's no longer me, myself, and I. It wasn't the same. It's not the same way when you were single.
Marriage is for two people, and the two people have to benefit from it. They cannot just be one person that's always pampered. Especially for our brothers, it cannot just be you. They will be cooking for you. They will be washing your clothes. They will be doing everything for. The only thing you want to do is money. As if the other person too is not bringing in anything. Even if they are not bringing anything, their time is
all
resources.
The things they do together is
we are paying for salary. It. Exactly. Your salary cannot cater for it. You employ chef. You employ laundry person. You employ house arranger. You employ. Bros, you can't afford it. You cannot afford it. Your salary will finish. Let's
not go deep into
or let's not add that you want to go and be doing runs. Do you know how much it is to do runs?
It's okay.
So just prepare your mind that it's no longer myself high and high. Yeah, and the last but not the least,
adaptability.
Yeah.
Adaptability.
You have to adapt.
Adapt to the new
accept it and don't be complaining about it. Hey, I don't know if this is how it is.
It's true you missed your single days. It's true you missed when you were not married. But sorry, that's gone.
Accept your new reality. Consciously, subconsciously, accept your new surname for the ladies. Accept your new environment. You are not in a new look. Even if you did not change city or town or whatever, you are not in a new environment, new house, new neighbors,
new vicinity.
You now have in-laws. You have people. Your husband, your partner has family. Accept it. Accept that you have to be okay with being vulnerable. Now you are vulnerable. They will see you finish. They will see everything on your body. Accept it. Accept to communicate your feelings. Accept to adapt to it. You have to accept that, okay, now I have to tell my partner, this is what is doing me. You are not a one-man soldier anymore.
You used to be a strong lady or a strong man. I can bear things, I can bear. Now, they are seeing your weakness.
Exactly.
You cannot hide it.
Accept, just adapt. Make up your mind that I'm going to adapt. This is my new reality and I have to adapt to it. Because if you are trying to bring your old reality into your new home, your new life now, you find yourself keep nagging, keep feeling bad, keep feeling miserable. That's when the devil will now be helping you with thoughts like you have made the worst mistake of your life, or you have missed it, or whatever. And you too, you now be feeling like it. Any small misunderstanding now, you say, I'm even tired myself. I think I should even be going. I will enjoy my former. This is your new, and it's not easy to get used to the new. No, it will take a bit of time. I have my own share, and we are going to release a video on the impact of relocation on marriage.
Yes, like I said earlier, I brought her from the west
to the south.
My sister, different life, my different weather, different food, different mindset, everything different.
Different language.
I'm telling you.
Everything different. So just accept, make up your mind that this is my new reality, and I will find a way to enjoy it.
Exactly. And talking about adaptability, even as we trust God for a better life, and we keep praying, life, there's how will I put it now? There's ups and downs in life.
Exactly.
Even on the altar, I know some people they don't really say for better for worse, but there are best and there are worst times in marriage. There are times that there will not be resources at home. There are some times that two of you are trusting God for a particular thing together. There are times that
you are managing the resources at home to achieve something.
Even childbearing, sometimes it's a down moment in marriage, you understand? So there are ups and downs.
No man come and be threatening your partner that I don't even know what I got myself into. Yeah,
even health challenges may come along the.
So just make up your mind that you're in a new place, and tell yourself that whatever it takes, you will have to adapt
and trust God for grace.
Yes,
trust God for
and
grace.
You cannot have it the way you are having it in your parents' house. In your parents' house, you can put 5 spoons of milk to make tea. Now you are in your house, you are paying the bills. You can't afford to do that nonsense. Don't come and be comparing.
It's okay, please.
Don't come and be comparing the standard of living of what your parents that have been working 30-something years were giving you to you that are just starting your life. So these are the things that really you have to sit yourself down. You know there are many more. But these are the ones we've been able to pick out. Yes. If you are able to work on these ones, patience, there are a lot more. But as you are preparing for your wedding, excited about everything you have planned out, your color, your dress, also sit yourself down, talk about these things to yourself, and tell yourselves that these are the things you have to inculcate now into your personal life. And we pray that the Lord will help you. The Lord will make it easy for you. Amen. Because the absence of these things are part of the reasons why people say, their first year of marriage was because the preparation was just physical. It was not internal. So God will help you. God will help us. We keep inspiring blessed homes. We are excited to read from you, to hear from you. If you have learned anything,
please drop a comment.
And you are married and you are watching this and you have one or two things to tell the incoming brides, grooms, and lots more, please put in the comment section. Thank you very much
and
for
also
watching.
If there are other contents that you want us to,
if you have questions
you want us to answer, if there are some videos that you love to see us do, please
drop in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed,
please
why have you not subscribed? Please subscribe. Thank you very much. We love and celebrate you. We are the young
and blessed.